Hey guys, I think this video is going to be about my skincare and my journey that I went through with my troubled skin the last few years, and a little bit of behind the scenes of my last photo shoot now that I got the go ahead to share it. So I struggled with adult acne, as I told you, for a couple of years, and this last February it really started to turn around for me. And the problem was that I used to work for Lancome, which is an amazing company, but when I started working there, I had friends who worked at all other types of skincare counters, and I just tried a little bit of everything and didn't know my skin was sensitive, and it just went insane. So this is my skincare, and yes, it's expensive if you look at the price, the sticker shock. However, one of these creams you can easily buy at a drugstore, so really it's not that bad. And the results that I have are so much better. I'll try to find a picture, even though it'll be embarrassing, of what my skin looked like before. So yesterday I had a facial. It was a free facial I actually had from my breast augmentation they give you. So that was kind of nice and really needed actually for my anxiety. So she used this papaya enzyme cleanser on me and I absolutely loved it. So I'm going to add this in. This will be new. Realistically, you're supposed to add one thing in at a time when you do new skincare, but I really trust this line, and this is the line from my plastic surgeon. So I've tried every other product from them, so I'm just gonna go ahead and trust that everything will be fine. However, before I just used the Vanna cream. This would be the drugstore version of something very good for sensitive skin. It was like $8 or $9 at Walgreens, just the sensitive skin cleanser, just the very basic one. So I'm gonna try this one now. And then I do the vitamin C complex here, and it is 30%. I know a lot of people use like 10%, so this is expensive. But 30% is really good for people with hyperpigmentation, as well as like sun damage and all that kind of stuff. Sun damage and microplasma, which I do have a little bit. And this is really nice for brightening. I use that. And then this, I always have a trouble. I'm not going to say the name of it, but the pigment correcting serum, Lytera, I think it's called. This goes on after the vitamin C. This is a brightening serum. And it burned a little bit or like tingled a little bit when I put it on, but that's normal. So with sensitive skin, I was a little worried about that, but this has honestly really made a big difference in my skin. I did what was the name of that peel I did? I've shared it before. I'll jump on here and share it again. But with the microplasma, there's not a whole lot you can do besides peels and things like that. Laser actually makes it worse. So doing that peel that I did, I can't remember the name of it now. And then this has really helped my skin. I used to have really dark microplasma in between my eyebrows, and so it kind of always looked like I had a bruise, which I thought was just sun damage. So you got to really be careful, but this has really helped with that. Like, it's gone completely now. Then at night, a retinol. I was using a 0.5 from my dermatologist. Since I've been using a 0.5 for about 2 years now, they told me I could go up to the 1 for better results. And then Nectofirm, a firming neck treatment, and your décolleté area in your 30s, if you don't want to have to get a neck lift, which I still might have to get, who knows. Genetics play a really big part in that. This is really good for that. Actually, the lady at the front desk who schedules everything and does all the billing, she's got to be in her late 60s, and her neck looks flawless, and she uses this, so that's the only reason why I purchased it. And then, I know, shame on me, I've never really used a good night cream. I just kind of did the retinol at night because I can be really lazy. And hydrating is very important, so I'm going to add this in. So, again, the line is Revision Skincare. I'm adding 3 new products in, so my skin might be a little bit flaky, but I don't have a ton of photo shoots the rest of December, so hopefully by January, my skin will be perfect for what I have going on. So I just want to jump on here and share these. This skincare line is honestly amazing. If you have sensitive skin, this is phenomenal. Hey guys, I have this thing like propped up in my truck. It's actually like a pile of poop and it's like breaking. So crossing fingers we can actually get a decent vlog. I didn't wear any sunglasses or makeup just so you could see my face in all of its glory. I was talking to you guys a little bit about my skincare. I'm gonna take this corner really slow, crossing our fingers. We can hold up. Okay, so I just jumped out of the shower. Yesterday I had my facial. This little spot you see here, I had a little bit of milia, and I always thought like you don't remove milia, but she did it and it actually like hurt. So crossing my fingers I don't scar, because it was like not pleasant, but I assume she knows what she's doing. Okay, so I am going to post a picture of my skin to the best of my ability, finding something. It'll probably have makeup on because I have had probably 3 or 4 new phones since then. I have the worst luck with phones. But I actually just seen a picture of myself at a celebrity artist event when I worked for Lancome, where you could see a bunch of bumps under my makeup. And so you can only imagine how my skin looked, you know, no makeup. So I don't have any of those bumps anymore, and I have worked really, really hard. Now, I'm not going to tell you there's like a magic cure-all because everybody's so different, but one thing I really, really did do, and it was not cheap, anytime I would have like cystic acne, and I didn't have it terrible, but I did have some like in the chin area and in my cheeks. This was like my problematic zone right here. I would go to the dermatologist and get a shot in the blemish to like dry it up, and within a few days it was flat and gone. You know, maybe I have a little bit of discoloration. That was what I was the most worried about. And actually for a good year I did have some bumps that did not go away color wise. Like the bumps went away but the discoloration was there, and that's gone. So I didn't change my diet like everyone says, oh, foods, blah, blah, blah. I'm way too lazy for that. I wish I wasn't, but the reality is that, you know, I didn't do anything different with my diet. The only thing I have done is try to drink more water. But that's not like a daily thing where I'm drinking 8 glasses a day or anything like that. Some days I don't drink any water, but I really have in the last few months really tried to up my water intake as opposed to like soda and all that kind of stuff. So, oh, see, here we go. At least we made it 2 minutes down the road. I need to order another one of these. So I'm gonna jump off of here. I just wanted to jump on so you could see my skin. I look disgusting, but my skin actually is looking pretty good. I just need to do something with myself. So I will check back in with you guys a little bit later. Today the plan is to use up some of our leftovers. I'm headed to the store right now to grab a rotisserie chicken because I made a bunch of rice and stuff, and I wanted to get just a few things for the weekend. So that's what we're doing, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, I wanted to hop back on here and show you guys the progress of my eyebrows. Now granted, I did not do everything I should have in regards to the aftercare. 2 days later after getting them done, I had a huge photo shoot, and you'll see in some of the pictures that I post on here, they frosted my brows out. I know you can read about infection and blah blah blah. It's a chance I took for the photo shoot, but I'm probably going to have to do more touch-ups just because of that kind of thing. But I think they look pretty good. They itch a lot, so I just kind of tap them like this because you obviously don't want to be rubbing on them and everything. But I love them. I was a little scared at first, but they're really coming along, so I know in the end I'm really going to love them. I would highly recommend. I did mostly micro shading, if you remember, and just a little bit of micro blading just to give the appearance of hair that's not actually there. And I'm very happy with them. I'm getting lazier in my old age and don't want to do full face of makeup every day. And let's be honest, if you do your eyebrows perfectly, it's a good 15 minutes at least if you're actually doing the full amount of brow. So I'm happy with them. I really, really love Victoria. Again, that was Victoria's Nails on the east side of Green Bay if you're ever in the area or close to it. I really need to do something with myself today, but half of the reason, another thing why I think my skin is better is because I don't put a full face of makeup on every day, and like I used to, and so my skin is a lot better because of that, because makeup is icky for your skin. And you also have to be really diligent about taking it off correctly and doing all your skincare products. And yeah, I have a hard time getting motivated after doing a full face of makeup to take it off properly at the end of the night, because it's just so much work by the time you're done with literally everything else. Okay, so I'm at the store and people are looking at me funny because I'm talking to myself. What's new? People are always looking at me funny. I don't know, but I think so. Well, I'm not going to tell you either way.
But I can't. I gotta wait.
No peeking.
Is it a... Maybe
it's probably just like a box full of pencils, so you can do really good on test taking.
Ooh, I would love that, actually.
Yeah, box full number 2 pencils for test taking.
As long as they're cute pencils.
The other one is probably a box full of really good calculators for math.
I mean, calculators aren't that heavy, and this is pretty heavy.
Well, it's a box full of them.
Box full of them.